Word on the street is that you want to be a hot dude. Well, gentlemen, you found the right place to be. Welcome to Interview with a Man, episode number 153. What a time to be alive. Gentlemen, I hope you're out there and encompassing the big three in masculinity. I hope you are making money. I hope you are making muscles. And I hope you are learning game. Because if you are not, you are a ticking time bomb of, quite honestly, not a happy thing to be around. Guys, welcome to Free Consultation Friday, where I answer all of your questions, whether it be related to dating, sex, fitness, and relationships, right? 657-383-1318 is the number to call in. We've got to do our little, not so professional setup at the moment, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phone lines are open, 657-383-1318. It is I, Versace Poppy, to answer all of your questions, all of your needs. We're going to help you sort your shit out because, listen, it is a crime, the disservice that most of you men have been served in this life. You've been served a big, fat pile of shit called blue pill lies. You were told to believe them. You bought into this stupidity, and guess what? Part of you wised up. You figured it out, and you said, hey, there's something not right here. And that's just the beginning. You need a teacher. You need someone to help you. And I say, watch my shows, watch my past, watch my product reviews, watch everything, and let that be the judge. And if you still have your doubts about me, call in 657-383-1318. Phone lines are open, 657-383-1318. We got a caller on the line already. What do you say? We bring them on? Let's see. It looks like they're calling from out of the calling from some weird number. Caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hello, Jonathan.
Muhammad, what's up, baby?
Hey, brother, how you doing? Muhammad.
Oh, just another day in the life.
You doing, you all right?
Another day in the life. I'm a little tired these days. Webinars are making me a little tired, but it's all good. What's up, baby?
Yeah, keep asking, like, when do you get some rest, you know? Well, we can allow you help as well.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. I've got Hussein here with me.
Mm-hmm.
He just drove up from Dubai. I'm gonna put him into some field tests today.
Good.
Through the theoretical, I'm gonna put him into the practice today.
Good.
So it's 5 p.m. now, so it should be just the end of lunch. So we're just gonna get ready, gonna go out, put him through the tests, and let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because after he was starting to score and win, he sat back and things haven't gone forward since. So I'm trying to stress him into doing it again. So yeah, we'll see.
Well,
I told him he's not going home today till it gets late. So.
Well, Muhammad and your friend Hussein, I want to say good luck to you guys, and thank you for being red pill white nationalist as well. As you know, as Middle Eastern man of Arabic descent, right? I want to thank you for your white nationalism, according to CNN. And yeah, do you have a question, mate?
Oh, bro. No, it's just this whole white nationalist rubbish, man. I don't get it. I mean, why is it so bad now in this part of history, not in the old days, that being white is all of a sudden a crime. I mean, what I want to ask you is, what do I need to do for my part? What do I need to do to let people know that being a red pill is not a bad thing? I'm not walking around preaching because I don't want to make a religion out of it. But this whole red pill being a nationalist, I mean, being a misogynist, I welcome it. But being a white nationalist, why is it so bad all of a sudden? I mean, I'm doing my part and I'm telling my African friends and my African political affiliates that we can't keep blaming. Yeah, seriously, I keep telling them, like, guys, we can't keep blaming what happened by white Europeans 200 years ago. We've had our country since, and we've done fuck all since.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. But, like, any recommendations on what we need to do about this? I mean, at least from my side.
You know, how I feel like this thing is going to be won, it is going to be a silent, informational-based awakening that, you know, people are just waking up to lies more now than ever at any point in history. Customers are smarter now more than ever, and corporations are really going to have to step their game up or lose customers, lose customer trust. And the same thing with the situations at hand. Guys are waking up. The most average guy is becoming aware of female natures on a very more casual level. Like, it's just a casual term now to be like alpha and beta. Like, oh, that guy's alpha, that guy's beta. Compared to, let's say 30 years ago, it just wasn't as even 20 years ago, it just was not as common. So I think that ultimately we are on the correct path, and I think that we are heading in the right direction towards a more of a golden age, a golden era. And I think that ultimately you just have to live your life the way you are living it. I won't go into the details of it here on air, but you are definitely living that hot dude life, and just keep on living that life, and it'll be a testimony. Another thing is this too: you have to realize that there's just gonna be some losers in life, no matter what. Do you know the number one thing that makes an alpha an alpha? No. What do you have any idea?
Persistence. I mean, I don't know. A lot of things. Persistence, standing out from the rest of the crowd in the rightful way. Mm-hmm. I can go on forever.
Well, the number one thing
what do you have in mind?
The number one thing that makes an alpha male an alpha is the staggering majority of beta males out there. So
that's true.
You keep on living your life, and those who come to the light will come. Those who will, succumb to the needs, the manipulation, the subjugation of females, hey, that's gonna come their way. And like I said, I mean, I think something like 100 people die every year from vending machines falling on them. So there's, we can't make some kind of crazy fucking utopia. There's going to be idiots. There's going to be losers. But at the end of the day, just take what you can to make your life. Live the life of excellence, man. Live that above average life. And just one foot ahead of the other. And keep on living that hot dude life, and then you have to. At the end of the day, you just got to take care of yourself. You can't go on a fucking crusade and to save the world, because a lot of people are happy with their ignorance as well. A lot of people are, they determine to they want the blue pill lifestyle. They want to believe the lies. They want to believe the delusion. They want to believe that. It takes a certain amount of strength to embrace the truth that a lot of people, most people in this life, unfortunately speaking, are very weak. And that's just because life has gotten too easy, Predators aren't weeding us out. Technology and abundance of food and resources has made people fat and lazy. I personally think it's a great thing when I hear the birth rate is going down. It's all the dummies that are reproducing. That's the only downside. So,
you know what? I'm not sure if I gave you this ground update or not, but now I'm starting to have girls at the gym who want to introduce me to their 14 or 15-year-old brothers. Asking me, can you please help me with my brother? I want him to grow up to be like you and the rest of the guys. I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, if I'm a big fan of male mentorship. I think that it is critically needed at a man's point in life. You show me a great man in life, and usually there's some male influence behind that. Usually a good father or good male mentors. And, men are awesome, and we've done a lot of fucking great stuff. So I'm going to let you go. I got another caller on the air, but think about that. And definitely, if you get the opportunity to mentor somebody, don't let them go.
We'll do. We'll do both. I'll give you the update.
2015
Good luck. See ya.
All right.
2016 is also
Take care of
my
your health,
year.
man.
Thank you. I will. Bye-bye.
It's my fucking year.
That's right, gentlemen. Every year is my year. Hologram with his daily dose of financial and fiscal irresponsibility, donating through the super chat, where I only am to receive 70% of it. But I guess he persists. I mean, I did talk about people being stupid in the real world, so I guess throwing your money down the drain is all the same to you. But let's see what he has to say. John, we often hear about single mothers, daddy issues, tattoos being red flags. Do you believe a woman who is adopted is a red flag? Love, Hologram. I would actually have to say that a woman that has been orphaned and adopted, there's a certain level of vulnerability there that you can take advantage of. And that's sounds pretty fucking evil, but that's just the psychological truth of the matter. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of girls that have been coming from an orphaned household, right, where they were raised in an orphanage, and then they were adopted, and they are excellent girlfriends, excellent wives, because I think they value what a lot of people take for granted. When you don't have something and you see somebody else having it, you value it more. And I think this, when, they have a unique situation to be put into a family, I think they value human connections more and authenticity. And this is my perspective. One of my best friends of this entire world that I started off mentoring when he was 16 years old. Funnily enough, his name is David. And if you guys know anything about the Bible, Jonathan and David were great best friends. And this guy's one of the great friends in my life. And he's adopted. And one of the nicest guys in the entire world. Extremely talented guy. Just a great guy. And, there's a certain tenderness to people who have been adopted and or orphaned in regards to females who do that. I think it's a good thing. I think it can be a good thing. I think they're a little bit more down to earth. The more down to earth a woman is, the better she's going to be as a partner. That's really why I like Japanese girls a lot. Japanese girls are just really down to earth for the most part. Especially the ones that can speak English, because they have a little bit more of a global mind. The hottest Japanese girls don't speak English, but a little ugliness can put a woman on the righteous path and give her a little bit of character. Because at the end of the day, after I'm done fucking a girl, I would say 10 times. After 10 times, it really starts to lose its appeal. She's really going to have to start bringing something else to the table. And the way these fucking bitches are just throwing out pussy every single day, you really, for a man like me, the great Lord and Savior Versace Poppy that I am, ladies, you got to bring something more to the table. You got to bake fucking cookies. You got to learn how to clean the toilet really well. You got to fucking iron and fold laundry. You got to be a real good clean freak. You got to abide by my rules. You have to help me build up my kingdom. That's what I look at. Pussy's everywhere. A quality woman is very, very, very hard. It's easy to be a slut, right? Because it takes no fucking skill. And it's also easy to be an incel loser guy because it also takes no skill, no determination, no discipline. So for the alphas, there's also the good quality women, you know? So that's another thing you have to realize. You have to realize this. Feminism is the blue pill for women, okay? And just look at how many of these fucking retarded bitches are taking that shit. Keep that in mind. We got another caller on the air, 404. 404, thanks for holding. What's up?
How you doing? What's up? You're welcome. You're welcome. This is Black Steve. I follow you on Instagram. If I get to talk to you.
Oh, what's up, man? We've chatted. It's Black Steve 93, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God damn, my memory is fire.
Thank you for putting that. It's true.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to say thank you, bro. Like, you really, really an inspiration. Like, I'm getting my gym membership together because of this information. And I just have one question. So I'm 26, right? And I'm working 2 jobs, paying off student loans and shit. But I don't know. I want a career. I want to make a shit ton of money and become the alpha that I always wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So how do you find the purpose? How do you find that? That's my question.
Well, you find purpose. I mean, this is going to sound very Disney, but you'll know it when you find it. It'll be something like a nagging feeling in your heart, in your mind, in your desires. You know, it won't go away. And for me, it was when, if you take a look at my YouTube channel in about 2017, there was a 9-month gap where I tried to just say, fuck modern life dating, fuck this shit. I'm going to walk away. I'm just going to go make a bunch of money in the corporate world and in real estate. And, you know, that's all I'm going to do right there. And I couldn't quite give it up. There was something inside of me that was like telling me that you shouldn't do this. Like, this is the wrong thing to do, to give up and walk away. So you're 26. You're a very young man. You still have time, but it's good to learn and listen. What are you doing with your free time? Are you reading books? Are you watching Netflix? You smoking weed? You jerking off? What are you doing?
Nah, I tried to stop that shit. Like, I don't even watch Netflix like that because I'm not really into, like, TV shows. Like, the shit that I watch is, like, football, basketball.
Good work,
soccer,
soldier.
all that type of shit. But during my free time, I'm just, like, recovering because I basically work a full-time and a part-time, you know? And I feel like I'm a social guy. So I like going out, meeting women and all that type of shit. I like to have fun. So right now I feel kind of constricted. Mm-hmm. So I'm just looking for something that can give me that time so I can, you know, work out and all that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well,
to get my shit together, you know?
I would say this, okay? And I want you to remember what I'm going to say right now because it's very important. Do you understand?
Right.
Okay. I want you to go find a book called Unscripted. Unscripted by M.J. DeMarco. You watch football like DeMarco Murray. Remember he used to be the running back for the Cowboys and the Titans?
Yeah.
Okay. MJ, I'm going to give you some sports analogies. MJ like Michael Jordan and DeMarco like DeMarco Murray, the running back, okay?
Right.
Unscripted.
Okay.
I want you to find that book, and I want you to go read it. It'll take you, worst case scenario, 7 days to read it. Don't bullshit me. Get it done. If you're serious about finding your purpose and you're serious about sorting everything out in your life, go and read this book and come back to me.
All right. I will. I definitely will, man. Hey, once again, thank you, man.
You're very welcome.
That. You have a great day, all right?
You too, bro. Keep it up, man. I'm proud of you. It sounds good, that all the shit you're doing, you know, working 2 jobs. And I don't even want to say like I'm proud of you because this kind of sounds like condescending, but like, you know, I'm happy to be hearing that you are really taking your shit to the next level. So thank you so much, Black Steve, for calling in. Black Steve, another white nationalist here on the Interview with the Man show. Red pill white nationalist. Oh my God, this fucking bitch yesterday on that CNN shit just blows my fucking mind. Good Lord, talk about like do anything for clout. And Mr. Benzel Kenobi with the $30 donation. Sir, thank you so much for that. Thank you for donating as well through the Streamlabs link. Again, the link is here, gentlemen. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. When you donate like that, I actually get to keep 97% of it. And again, I got Hologram in the chat calling me ungrateful. No, Hologram, this is a reflection of your bad decision-making process. And as a leader of men, as a coach of men, I have to let you know that why. Okay, so let me break down your thought process here, Hologram, and hopefully I do not lose my mind as I deep dive into the insanity that is your mind. 657-383-1318. Don't forget to call in with all your questions, comments, concerns. You want to donate, right? I don't know if you just want to donate just to catch some attention with the super chats or whatnot, right? But typically people who donate the money to me, now they are donating because they support the stream and want to support me financially, okay? Now, if that is your end goal, you want to financially support me, wouldn't you want the maximum amount of your money to go to me if that was your initial plan? If your initial plan was to donate to me in order to send me money to keep this thing going, wouldn't you want to send me the max amount of money possible that you're already, because you're going to sacrifice this money regardless. But when you use the super chat function, I only receive 70%. Also, it takes me about a month to receive the money. When you go to the streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel link, I get the money instantaneously. It's in my account. And secondly, I receive approximately 95% of it. I haven't run the numbers. That is called being fiscally responsible. That is called being responsible and disciplined with your money. Maybe you just feel good because you donate and, you feel good and like, oh, yeah, I got my feelings, this is good or whatever. But at the end of the day, your end goal is not being accomplished. So just keep that in mind there when we talk about it. I'm not being ungrateful. If anything, I'm telling you, I'm giving you some fucking golden advice here. 72 people here live watching right now, with some folks on Instagram watching as well. Gentlemen, please do be sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you guys are watching on the replay. Share this image, share this video, share this message with those who you believe who will need some help as we continue here on Free Consultation Friday, 657-383-1318. No call is too small, and the only dumb question out there is the one that you do not have asked to me. Keep that in mind. My brother's keeper says, you have any good people experience in making iOS and Android apps by chance? I do. I do, actually. If you're serious, though, don't waste my time and definitely don't waste this person's time. But you could send me an email at questions@modernlifedating.com. I'm a serious businessman, okay? I know that despite, I put on the robe, I put on the glasses and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm a very serious businessman. And I take my business affairs seriously, and I take my referrals seriously as well because I have a reputation. Over the next, let's say, I would probably say, but over the next 3 years, you're going to see a gigantic leap in my financial status, which I will be broadcasting to you guys and letting you know about what I'm doing. But it's going to be involving a lot of great things, and real estate, and digital marketing, and Airbnb, and a bunch of different little plans I've got, including cryptocurrency as well. But I'm only able to live this life because I'm actually a very serious businessman, despite my jovial behavior at time. I do that because it keeps me young, to be honest, and also just who I am. But you can be fun guy and have a good time and still be a fucking ruthless gangster businessman, which is exactly what I am. So if you are serious about having someone, make an application, I'm actually in the process of getting an application and a piece of software developed right now that is going to revolutionize the way men are dating all around the world. Just wait and see. All I'm saying, like I gotta been telling you boys, 2019 is my year. That is something that old baby Jacob, Trophy Dolphin, said to me in the beginning of this year, and I really didn't see what he saw, but the kid's got some great insight. 2019 is my year. 2020 is also going to be my year. Every year is my fucking year. And 2019 is my year of mercy, where my prices are going to be the lowest, and I'm going to be giving away my time at the highest amount. Okay? I am so, to be quite honest with you guys, I'm still doing these webinars with the gentleman from Body Language Mastery. I am extremely burned out, to be quite transparent with you. I am so fucking tired. I'm irritable. I am just at the end of my ropes, to be honest. I'm supposed to go out. Tonight's Friday night. It's Halloween night. It's Halloween weekend here in Tokyo. After this show, I'm going to do the webinar for Body Language Mastery, and I'm going to go to bed because I have to get up and I have to go do I made some fucking commitments to this local children's school that I'd dress up as a Jedi and go participate at their Halloween festival. But the point I'm trying to make is that I'm giving back at a very high and alarming rate during the 2019 year here, because I want to build something revolutionary for all men. And the guys who get in at the ground floor are the ones who are getting the most benefit from the entire situation. And also, these are the ground level troops that I need to build the Hot Dude Army. And if you invest in me, if you especially if you make the ultimate investment in me, which is by, enrolling in Body Language Mastery, sending me $500. Some of you guys sent $300, some of you guys sent $400, and then $500 for the quarter 3 guys. I assure you that I will over-deliver in regards to the value I bring to the table, and that is why I do what I do every single day. I'm the fucking man, quite honestly. I'm the man because I take pride in the fact that I deliver so hardcore to the guys who invest in me. But all I'm saying is that 2019 is the year of mercy with this thing. You're going to see me blow up. It's going to be fucking gigantic. And it's going to be live conferences. It's going to be digital conferences. It's going to be the entire fucking whole 9 yards. There's nobody in the internet like me, and just wait and see. That's why I'm giving so much to the guys that are in Body Language Mastery. At the end of the day, too, is like I already got their money. Like I have the money. I have a no refund policy. It's backed up through PayPal. It's backed up through Stripe. It's backed up through Teachable. Teachable's got my back. I have conversations with the vice president of sales and marketing where they had this custom award sent out and made to me. I have all the leverage in the world to, quite honestly, not over deliver like I am. But the guys who invest in me, believe you me, I will invest right back in you. And quite honestly, I fucking love you guys. All you guys in Body Language Mastery who show up every single day, participate in the webinars, and do the work, as we say. Just wait and see. The proof is in the pudding, and you guys will see. The guys who are in here at Ground Zero, thank you so much. Appreciate you all. And like I said, even today, quite honestly, dude, I am so fucking tired. I want to go to bed right now. But I'm doing it. 657-383-1318. Call on in. The next cycle, Daniel, is... So the next enrollment for Body Language Mastery is December 26th is the launch date. December 26th, the day after Christmas. So you get 2 Christmases in a row, motherfucker. You get Christmas Day, and then you get Enrollment Day. The quickest way to find it right now, I don't have it up on my website because my website's in the process of being updated. But you can go to my Instagram, which is Modern Life Dating, and then click on this link right here. I wasn't even gonna promote this, and I don't plan on doing full-blown promotion yet. But it starts on Thursday, December 26th, and then Friday, December 27th, Saturday, December 28th, Sunday, December 29th, Monday, December 30th, and then the program's over. So there's no more Body Language Mastery. There's going to be no more combination of Body Language Mastery plus the webinars plus the private men's only Facebook group. It's gone. And believe me, I am not fucking joking. This is a combo deal of a lifestyle of a lifetime. I've got so many guys that are happy. My buddy Matt Ibarra is he said, this is one of the greatest fucking financial investments he's made. And, you get what you make out of it. You get what you make out of it. So I know in my heart that I'm doing the right thing, and I know that nothing's going to stop me. So, like I said, that's why I'm doing this. I'm giving back. So 2019, is the year of my mercy. 2020, big things are coming. Just wait and see. And if you want a good laugh, just go over to my Instagram, sign up. You can just hit that subscribe button or follow button. Modern Life Dating, you get to see some fucking hilarious memes. This one is one of my funny ones. Y'all might as well be piñatas this year for Halloween since you let everybody hit it. Oh boy, I'm fucking hilarious, ain't I? It makes me want a roast beef sandwich. I replied to my buddy Will. But yeah, man. That's my little spiel. That's my little rant, if you will. 657-383-1318. Call in, guys. Phone lines are open. We had 2 calls back to back. I'll take some of your thing in the chat. I'm the Knight says, how do you feel about Binance? I think Binance is a very good platform to trade cryptocurrencies. Just make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's, so you don't get locked out. Because you get locked out of your account, it's just really hard to get it back on Binance. Spencer X says, John, my sister is the epitome of everything we talk about. Multiple kids with 2 baby daddies. I find it hard to have a relationship with her. Any advice? Listen, man, sometimes you just got to watch the world burn from the comfort of your yacht. And, my philosophy is like this in life. We're all on the Titanic. We're all sinking on this ship, right? I just want to die in first class. So some people, you have to realize that if you're in this kind of community and you're seeking this above average lifestyle, this high performance lifestyle, this lifestyle that says basically fuck the status quo, fuck the slavery, and that is like a 9-to-5 job, and marry one woman, having 2.5 kids, getting into debt, getting a mortgage, and all that shit. If you're willing to go against the grain, you have to realize 2 things. 1, don't be surprised when it happens, and then 2, keep in mind it's lonely at the top. It is a very isolating feeling to be above average and conscious of it. My personally speaking, my sister is a train wreck. My sister red pilled me on a lot of stuff too. She's like one day I remember we were hanging out. She's like, John, you got to fucking realize this. All women are sluts. They're all fucking whores. She's like, look at mom. mom was a slut. And I was just like, God damn, Britt. My sister's name is Brittany. I was just like, God damn, Brittany. I was fucking, you dropping the Enola Gay of truth bombs over here. And, she's a little bit of a train wreck herself. But, it is what it is. That being said, the best thing you could do is just live a life of above average excellence yourself. Excuse me. And then those who come and seek the answers, those are the ones that have hope. But you have to be neutral and detached from the whole situation at hand, which is some people you just got to watch them burn, man. Life ain't no fucking game, man. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't take care of your health, you don't take care of your finances, that's not a good thing. And life is going to require a payment one way or another. That's why I tell every man that I talk to from day one that you become 18 years old, if you focus on making money, making muscles, and learning game, you will live a life better than 95% of all men. They call it the 1% for a reason. Honestly speaking, I was reading an article on Zero Hedge the other day, and they said that, in order to be considered part of the 1%, you only need to make $500,000 a year. With a scalable business and a good product or good service, that's actually extremely doable. I'm pretty sure I will be making it to the 1% before I'm 40 years old. Most people choose to live a life of mediocrity. Most people choose to live a life of complacency because it's easier on the front end, but on the back end, you pay way much more. So keep that in mind. Tommy Muhammad says, John, you're a good dude, John. People fucking love you. Tommy, I fucking love you, man. You're a cool guy. Driving me around in Orlando and shit. You're a good man. John, you are the Hugh Hefner in about 2 years. Thank you so much. If it was up to me, I'd just have a woman shackled up to me at all times. And believe me, I have women that I can talk into doing that. Blindfolded, gagged, and shackled, preferably in a black bikini and harnessed up. I think that's just the way I like it. It's kind of my kink, if you will. BDSM is a great time, especially when the woman's the submissive. It's wonderful. CJ says, John, what resources would you suggest to learn sales in business, face-to-face, and the internet? Well, there's two things. Brian Tracy has a great book called The Art of Closing the Deal. And then the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, has a course which, if you talk to me in the webinars, I can show you how to go about getting it. But Jordan Belfort has a program called the Straight Line Sales Program. Between that course and Brian Tracy's books and getting some face-to-face practice, remember, you don't want to be like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2 and just be like, yeah, I've been through 10,000 VR simulations and I've got this shit under my belt. You're better off being like Snake and having 10,000 real hours in the field, because at the end of the day, there is nothing like cold, hard experience. I mean, you could sit there and read every fucking game book, but you tell me a guy who's read 100 game books and you tell me a guy who's approached and talked to 100 different women, that guy who is actually approached women is going to have far more success than the guy who just sat in a room and read books. So do both. Your best is to do the real life and the book as well. That's what I would say. Thought a ween in the States. That's right. Is Blog Talk working? Yep. Call on in. 657-383-1318. Daniel says, good morning, Top Spirit. What's up? What's up? If you listen to John, you make the money for the course in the first 1 to 2 months. So it's for free. Thank you so much for your kind words there, Peter, a.k.a. Ben. Ben H says the age of men will return. Yes, it will. Yes, they will. Let's see. Oh, wow, the chat's kind of moving quickly. Let me catch up here. Edgar Cruz, what's up, bro? Rick Torres in the house. What is up? Benzel Kenobi, thank you so much for the $30 donation previously, sir. I'm Jolly, says Bellins. What's up? First time I see you in here. Christopher Wilson says the webinars are amazing. Mr. Jackson, what's up? Says, what up, MLD and fellas? Goddamn, that's a truth bomb if I've ever seen one. That's a solid sister. Tom, what's up, baby? John, how you liking COD? 2v2 is great, but the fact that there's not deaths in that they don't display your deaths in team deathmatch is really like peak fucking stupidity and SJW idiocy. The reason they took the deaths from being displayed on the scoreboard is because they think it'll discourage people from playing the game, and people will be it will deter people from bullying people who suck on the team. But I don't know about you, but I play Call of Duty to win. Actually, let's be honest. Almost everybody fucking plays Call of Duty to win. Nobody buys Call of Duty. It's like, yeah, I want to fucking get this game and just lose. Okay? And if you don't have live feedback of your data, that's just like you can't make on the spot adjustments. You don't have it's not a very good feedback loop. You know what I mean? And the fact that they took that out is fucking stupid as shit. 2v2 lets you see your kills to death ratio, and the maps are a little bit better. The maps in Modern Warfare, honestly, I'm not too thrilled about them. Like that one map that's like in the Middle East with all the buildings, and it's like there's a cave on the inside and stuff. That map is a mess. A lot of these maps are a fucking mess, and they promote camping. And I don't know, man. I got mixed feelings. I'm not as hyped as I thought I would be. I played a little bit today, but yeah. I mean, it's okay, but 2v2 is probably the best so far. Daniel says, don't do drugs or alcohol, guys. Shit's a waste of time. Better to be addicted to hard work. I could agree with that. I would say, if you're going to enjoy a drink, have a casual drink once in a while if you need it. I've been dying for a proper old-fashioned. There's a bar that I go to in Tokyo that they always make I tell you, when a Japanese person can do something, they do it so well. And there's this guy, his name is Mr. Kobayashi. And Mr. Kobayashi makes a fucking killer old-fashioned. And him and there's a Brazilian Japanese guy named Rogerio. And this guy is Slick Rick. He's a good bartender. He's a proper bartender, like very in the traditional sense. And he makes a really, really, really good old-fashioned. A drink is really good when you don't even realize you're tasting the alcohol and you're getting absolutely fucking tanked off of it. That is a proper alcoholic beverage right there. Tony S. is same. I will be part of the 1%. I don't doubt that. Wrong. You make it till 35. Thank you so much, Peter. Can you please give me some titles of books on game? I still need to up that area of living excellence. The best book you can read on game is The System by Roy Valentine and The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. Just read those books like 15 times each and you'll be good to go. We got a caller on the air. Let's on the line here. Let's bring him on. Caller, what's going on?
Hey, John. Good morning, man.
Good morning. How are you?
How you doing, man? Me, Daniel. Last week.
Hey, what's up, Daniel?
Calling again. I got some other questions, bro.
Okay.
So, remember you told me to, I was talking to you last week about, real estate investments and whatnot, and we ended up going through the Airbnb things and stuff like that. And I was wondering if, since I get financial aid from the government because my family makes, a small amount of money,
But at the same time, now I'm about to start like filing taxes alone like next year. I was wondering if you would say it's worth it for me to make money now, because I am making like pretty decent. Like I said last time, I'm making like 30,000 of like income that I can actually save a year. But I was thinking if it's worth it to make more, but I'm gonna get like my financial aid reduced. So it's like I'm not sure if I should right now concentrate like in affording college, because I'm probably gonna transfer to a 4-year, and that's gonna be like how it is, like 40,000 of tuition a year. So at that point, it might be a little bit more necessary to have that aid helping you pay it, or is it worth it for me to just start pumping the numbers and get my income up, which I can do, but at the same time, I don't want to lose like my benefits and shit. So I'm kind of in this crossroads, and I wanted to see what's like your opinion about it.
Time out. Your college is going to cost you $40,000 a year. Is that an accurate number? I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah, tuition wise, I think after everything, it's here at U of I, it's Illinois University of Urbana-Champaign. So it's like a top 5 program for computer science, but that shit is expensive as fuck. So I am trying to get like beefy scholarships, so it's probably going to be less than that. But at the same time, like even the scholarship, like the big one that I'm trying to get, it pays you a lot of money, but you can't make a lot of money. Like your family income, your total family income has to be like less than 60,000. And by myself, I'm already making like 30, which I'm trying to keep on the low so it doesn't fuck me up. But if I start making more, then I wanted to open an LLC so I can kind of deduce taxes from that and actually make big bucks. But I'm trying to see if it's worth it to make that move or just wait until I'm out of college.
All right. First of all, I need you to go and actually run the numbers, because I really find it hard to believe that it's going to cost you $40,000 a year. I don't believe that, to be quite honest with you. If that's out of state tuition, maybe I would believe it. But and if you're going to like a fucking Ivy League school, but let's be honest, you're going to some fucking fucking school I've never heard of in Illinois. So that shit shouldn't be 40 G's a year. So run the numbers. Make sure that you have a concrete mathematical equation as to how much it's going to run you 2 years, right? So because you're saying 80 grand in debt over the next 2 years, that's just fucking insane. And if that's the situation, then we have to have a whole other conversation. But first of all, run those numbers. Those numbers don't sound right. Secondly, you should never delay making money, because what you're doing is you're trying to compensate your current financial situation to receive a handout. But handouts, there's no skill in receiving a handout. You're just basically asking for the money. And I got Pell Grants and everything when I was in college,
right,
too. So I'm not knocking you. Another thing is this. So, given your circumstance, if you're going to make some money, you would have to learn a skill to make that money, right? And that skill will stay with you forever, and then you'll learn how to scale it. So never shy away from learning how to make a large amount of money. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you're making it ethically, right? Ethically means like you're not screwing people over. Don't delay that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Don't ever believe the lie that money's not important. Money's not everything. Kanye West said it best. He said, having money is not everything, but not having it is. Okay? So you have to realize that you don't want to basically handicap yourself just to receive a handout from the government. So never ever throttle your own potential. Never ever throttle yourself to get success, and never ever think small too. Think big. Think ridiculously big. Never in my life did I think I would achieve the level of success that I have now at such, quite, to be honest with you, such speed and ease, and also how underwhelming it is. I'm just hoping that I feel like some magical feeling when I make $1 million, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be anything fucking magical. I have better feeling when I'm when I'm coaching the guys. So, changing lives and stuff is more important to me than making the money. I mean, it's far more fulfilling and rewarding. That being said, I think that is my answer to your question, Daniel. Is that sufficient for you?
Okay. Yeah, that works. I think you were right. Actually, the total is like 32,000 average a year. Yeah, I was running the numbers.
Run them properly.
Like the rent.
Okay.
So yeah, but the tuition is way less. But yeah. So it's because it's out of my where I'm living right now. So it's probably gonna be I'm gonna be paying like rent, so some extra rent. So I was just taking into account that. But yeah, man, thanks. Definitely appreciate the advice as always.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. Keep listening. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
That's our man, Daniel. All right, we got 2 more callers on the air. Let's just blow right through these motherfuckers. All righty. 928, you're on the air.
Hey, thanks so much for taking my call here. First time calling in. So I have this issue, I started to get involved in the red pill the dating scene a little bit, trying to up my game because I grew up in a household where an arranged marriage was basically, my end-all, be-all. And, I never did any dating in high school, so I've already been kind of, lagging in the game. And so, I'm in college right now, and in this class, there's this girl. I haven't spoken to her more than maybe 10 seconds. And then, I decided, what? I'm going to ask her out. So I go up. I'm trying to pump myself up. And by the time class is over, I say her name and, hey, do you want to grab lunch on Tuesday? And she says she can't. And during this whole time, my heart's racing, and I still haven't gotten over that fear element yet. But afterwards, she sent me this email. Let me read it for you. 1 second. Hey, I hope I didn't sound rude today. I thought you had invited everyone. And since I have biology, I said I can't. But insert fat friend's name. And I are there all day if you ever want to have lunch with us. Just let us know what day and we can plan it. So where did I fuck up?
Well, okay. This is not necessarily a bad situation, because most guys, what they do when they fuck up with chicks is they go too fast. You can never go too slow with the chick, but you can definitely always go too fast. You're going to have to play this on the long game. What she gave to you is a soft invitation to seduce her, in my opinion. Okay?
Okay.
The fat...
Okay, yeah, because I see her during class and...
Hold on. I want you to listen, okay? Just listen. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Just listen and take in what I'm going to say, all right? So the lady here, she invited you with her friend or whatever, and the friend is going to be like kind of a protection barrier. She sounds like she's relatively interested, because she wouldn't follow up with that clarification email if she wasn't, okay? So another thing is this. The reason you feel that fear and the reason you're hanging on to this so much is because this is the only approach you've done in how long? Have you approached any girls in the meantime?
Before this, I had approached one randomly at the community college there, sat next to this person, and then just, made a comment about a conversation she was having, made a joke out of it, and then said, asked her for her number. I got her number, but it kind of just got lost in my contacts, so I haven't been able to practice.
So two girls and how long? All right. Two girls and how long of a span of time?
Oh God, yeah. It's been a while.
So here's your problem.
Like maybe a year.
Okay, mate. I approached two girls in fucking 5 minutes. If a girl tells me she's not interested, it's like water on a duck's back. You ever see what happens when you pour water on a duck's back?
Yeah, hydrophobic.
Yes, exactly. The oil on the feathers of the duck is hydrophobic. The water beads up and it just automatically runs off of the duck back into the lake or wherever the body of water is. And that's how you need to be when you approach women. You need to be ice cold, baby. You need to be a fucking stone cold pimp. You need to fucking have ice in your veins. All right? Talking to two girls in 6 years, that's why you're calling into the show. That's why you're microanalyzing every single situation. Now, the positive aspect to this is that you are a smart guy. You're able to observe this situation critically, analyze what has occurred, and determine that there must be some critical point where you kind of you misinput or you fucked up the transaction or whatever, right? And there are, but
Exactly.
But at the same time, you need to have an abundance mentality. During our entire conversation that you and I have been having right now, we've been talking about maybe 3 minutes. Probably at least 500,000 girls just turned 18 in that conversation time. 18 and ready to date. Okay? You could never keep up with you could never fuck as many women as you want to. Even if you fuck 3 women a day for 365 days of the year, that's just shy of 1,000 women. Probably a little bit over, probably under 1,200 and above 1,000. If any of you math geniuses want to do 365 times 3. And even that is such a...
Am I a math genius if I use my calculator?
Well, I don't give a shit. The point I'm trying to tell you is that you need to think bigger. You need to have an abundance mentality, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even if 50% of all the women on the planet are just disgusting pigs, you still couldn't fuck them all, okay? I'll tell you this. Personally, if I fuck 3 new girls a week, right? Like I fucking one on Monday, one on Friday, and one on Sunday. I mean, I'm good. I'm feeling like GorillaPimp.com. I mean, that's just my personal standards. And let's say you're a real horn dog and you fuck 5 new girls a week. I mean, still, 52 times 5 is, what is that? That's 100 and fucking less than 120. You know, that is such a small percentage. You see what I'm saying here? There's so many women out there. You got to approach more. You got to approach more and talk more.
Agreed. And one of the other issues is after the approach. I remember this girl that I was talking to a few months ago, and she was really into me, and I was into her, but throughout our conversations, I noticed this like real nihilism, behind like how she thinks about the world. And when I'm like trying to kiss her, it's like I'm not into her. And whenever I'm trying to find someone, to like be intimate with whatever whatever mix that is, find a keeper, I can't help but reflect on like whether they're a thinking being or not. What's my problem?
Well, you gotta realize that, a woman is gonna be a woman. Like there's no great female philosophers out there. There's no great deep introspective thinkers. I was fucking.
Ayn Rand?
I mean, yeah, that's one out of how many billion women that have existed.
Sure.
Okay, run the numbers on that percentage. You have to realize this too. Okay. Let me tell you a story. I was banging this one broad one time, right? And she says, what are you thinking about? And I was like, do you really want to know? She's like, yeah. And I was like, sometimes I wonder, what is the nature of our existence? Are we just the sum of the electrical currents that are shooting through our organic brain? And once we die, we have no spirit. That's the end of life. And we are just a sum of these electrical pulses and hormones and everything going on in our head. I was like, that's what I really wonder, what's going on in this life. And she just looked at me. She's like, you think too much. You should just focus on being happy. Girls don't think deep like us. Girls don't think ultra introspectively like this. They live in the now. They're a slave to their emotions. Okay? So don't expect certain things like this out of women. A woman's gonna be a woman. Go find some pals. Go join a philosophy meetup group. Go talk to your boys. Have a couple beers, and talk to the bros about these things. I talked to my buddy Charlie from Cultivate Crypto about this shit all the time. Him and my new friend Luca, and we talk about these things, existentialism and immortality and stuff like that. I don't talk about that shit with women. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna let you go because you're in a really loud area and it's very annoying. But thank you for calling in. Keep listening in. Go approach more women, okay? Go approach more women. 2 a year.
Yeah, we'll do. Thank you so much.
That is rookie shit, okay? Go approach more women, young man. Do it.
We'll do. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye. Oh, I need a fucking break after that. Fucking Christ. That was killing my ears. Good Lord. Let me just read some. Okay, 303, I see you on the line there. I'm going to take you. Give me a 2-minute rest period here. Let me read the chat, and then I'll take your call there, 303. Just hold on. Fuck, my right ear is ringing so hardcore right now. Can you please give me some. Okay, we did that. Jim H says, nicely said, MLD. Thank you. Should I put savings in a money marketing account? I don't know what a money marketing account is, so I can't say. But I do know saving money is a poor person's game. Have a financial blanket, but at the end of the day, you should be reinvesting that money to make more money. Savings is good. Definitely have some savings set aside, but don't make saving your default plan here. Well, there goes the Instagram stream. It's already been an hour, eh? All right, well, now I can get some nudes. Phone's freed up. Alrighty, let's go back. Rick Torres says, chained up, Princess Leia style. That's right. Bound and gagged. John, is university a waste of time in your early life, or should you do it? I only advocate going to university if you're going to be going for STEM, which is a job in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or medicine. And you need to check that by the time you're done, will there be a job waiting for you? Is there a demand for this job? Ideally, I think by the time you get out of university, you're going to be about 22. If you can be 22 making $60,000 or $70,000 a year plus in a low cost of living area, okay? Don't graduate, get out of school, and make $60,000, $70,000 a year, and then get like a condo for $2,500 a month, and a car payment for like $500 a month, and start stacking all these fucking financial liabilities on yourself. Don't do that shit. It's not fucking worth it. Stack the cash and work on your side hustle at the same time. That's what I would say. The only reason to go to university is STEM, and know that a job is going to be waiting for you when you get out. All right, 303, I'm going to take you now. I hope this is not insufferable. 303, you're on the air.
Hey, what's going on, John?
Hey, brother.
Hey, it's Conk. Good old-fashioned Conk.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, so I have a fun hypothetical question for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not that hypothetical. Let's say someone has a hypothetical friend that's new to Red Pill and is engaging in all the content and stuff, but since they're also newbies, they may also be currently at 21Con. So the real question is, should we just let the new person go and hope they realize it's a shit show on their own, or should we try to rope them back into actual content?
You need to sort your shit out. Your shit isn't even sorted out. So you need to stop worrying about your pals, and you need to sort your shit out. I know we've had our consultations and our talks and stuff, and this is just a projection of you wanting to get your life together. You feel like if you can help other people get their lives together, you have to look away from your life. But based off our conversation, you got a lot of fucking work to do. I mean, at the end of the day, like, fuck that guy. Like, he's his own man. You know, you got to do you. You got to work on yourself. You know, you're not Jesus Christ. You're not here. I mean, Jesus already died for everybody's fucking sins, so you don't need to be nobody's fucking savior. You just need to save yourself. Let him go. If he finds benefit in the 21 convention, let him go. Him and all the fucking other 7 people that are attending, God bless them all. But, you know, you gotta sort yourself out, Conk, all right?
Yeah, I'm just wondering because that person is also trying to make content. So I don't know if it's going to be leading
who cares?
astray or not.
Who cares? Get your money up, bro. Get your shit sorted. Listen, Conk. You've got to get your finances sorted. You've got to get your physical fitness sorted. You got a lot of work to do. Fuck that guy. You focus all this energy on yourself, my friend. Okay?
Sure. Yeah, I'm definitely on track for this, but I don't know. This just gave me some red flags. I didn't want it to make it worse. That's all.
Like I told Spencer, you know, you just gotta look. It's a sad truth about life, but sometimes you just gotta watch the world burn from the comfort of your yacht. You know, there's times where you gotta step up and do the right thing, but you know, you can't become telling me how to live my life if your life isn't even fucking sorted out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. It's a brotherly advice thing. I was worried if said person is going to be led astray or not if I care about that person. So,
well, I still stand by my advice. Sort yourself out, then go save other people, okay?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one, John.
Take care, Conk. Thanks for listening. Guys, a lot of you motherfuckers have some kind of savior complex. Save yourself, okay? Save yourself. The quickest way to help other people is by lifting yourself up, okay? Because you set an example for those people with your excellence. And you got to realize this too. Some of these motherfuckers don't want to hear your shit. Some of these people don't want to hear anything you got to say. They don't want you to save them. They don't want that shit. So, you know, you sort yourself out. You know, you clean your fucking room. You clean your house. You take care of your kingdom. All right? If your kingdom's burning to the ground, don't go to the neighboring king and be like, "Hey, let me tell you guys how you can sort out your fucking yard." All right? Keep that in mind. You know, that's just like, that's some like fucking male ego superiority bullshit because, you know, like, what are you trying to, like, are you finding other people who are shittier than you just to make you feel better about your shit situation? When, I mean, let's be honest, like, just sort yourself out. I'm not going to go into any detail, but just sort yourself out. Wasn't Raiden a killer since he was a kid, though? He was nicknamed Jack the Ripper. No, it was not him. I don't think so. Late entry into the daily bitch management seminar. Ivor, what's up, man? That's why I don't read the Bible. I live the Bible, says Tom. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Guys, if you're enjoying this show and you want to send a donation, by all means, streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. I got to go buy some black boots for my Jedi costume tomorrow morning. So it's probably going to run me like, well, actually, BK sent me $30, and I think it's going to cost me $20. So if you want to help me dress up like a Jedi and make some kids feel happy, and if it makes you feel any better, I'll dress up like a Jedi and bang some broads in Tokyo too. I'll show them my lightsaber. Ha ha! Zing! Links in the chat right there. Streamlabs.com/Modern Life Dating Channel. John Internet says, emailed you my question. Hopefully it's not a fucking book. He says, hey, John, I've been trying to be more active about pursuing girls and had an experience I can't nail down yet. Cute girl in my class. I asked her afterwards. Oh, this is the guy who called in, eh? Okay. Okay. Yeah. We've sorted that one out. John, buddy, hope you got a benefit out of me giving that answer. Oh, excuse me. Extra Guac, what's up? Let's see. Let me read some. Is it weird that the ex-wife starts to dress and style your 6-year-old son after her new partner? Seems a little weird. Nope, sounds textbook to me. Single moms dress their children like the men who left them. Or the man that they want them to fucking be. I'm telling you, man, these bitches are crazy sometimes, dude. I see Japanese women do it all the time. Like, they dress their sons up as, like, these little super Japanese players. I'm talking, like, leopard skin shirt with matching leopard skin cap and leopard skin shoes and pants, like a backpack matching. And the kid's, like, fucking 4 or 5 years old. Teaching children, you get to see moms firsthand, and you get to see, goddamn, like, how does anybody take these fucking bitches seriously? Not all of them, not all of them, but there's some people out there who have kids, and just because you have a child doesn't mean you're a good parent. Japanese believe if you're not the best at something, then there's no point in doing it. No, you should be striving to be the best. Atham says, I'm not buying Call of Duty. Activision sucks. Agreed. Definitely agree with you on that one. The maps are just too fucking big in COD, and there's so many doorways. Yeah. I would love to see the team of developers. Speaking of gaming, I want to actually bring that up real quick. Do you guys, if you don't notice, or if you don't know, there's a guy named Shroud, and he is one of the largest Twitch streamers on the Twitch platform. And recently, Mixer, which is the Microsoft-run rival to Twitch, actually signed Shroud. So now they signed Ninja and Shroud. Shroud is getting like around 30 to 60,000 live viewers per streaming session that he does, okay? I got 85 people in the house, and I feel like a king. Could you imagine having 30 fucking thousand? That's a goddamn football game. 60,000? That's a fucking Super Bowl. And they got him. And the great thing about Mixer is, so for you guys that don't know, let me just show you. Okay, watch. I'm going to give you a live demonstration. Let's just check it out. Let's go to Twitch right now, okay? So we go to Twitch. Oh, there's our man Woggles. This is Woggles, who's always on Dude Party. He's a cool guy. So this is where I met Woggles. He's actually there. But oh look, there's Rob. Rob also, I had him on the channel. He's running around in looks like he's running around in Japan, Shibuya. Okay, so this is Twitch, and it's like a live streaming site, whatever, and you can type in your shit and look here. But Twitch is becoming overrun with this. With girls who are just showing off a little bit of their titties. Some more than others. I bet you this girl's, yep, look at her. This is a gaming website, okay? This is a gaming website, and girls are kind of turning it into like a softcore porn website. Like, look at this. Come on, lady. Like, what are you, playing video games? Let's see what she's fucking saying.
I am feeling anxious about, well, like, I'm going to level with you guys. Pardon me.
Yeah, pull.
Sometimes my butt eats my shorts.
Yeah, just pull your fucking shorts down 1 inch to not cover the rest of your ass.
It really, really makes me upset to have to tell people to go away. And, like, even if you're the one who is, like, breaking up with somebody, you can still feel really shitty about it. It doesn't feel good. And so I think I feel anxious about, like, ending that relationship earlier this week. And
oh my God,
not really worried.
Talking about her relationships and shit. So, you know, you got girls. Let's go to another girl here. Look, this is me just randomly clicking through. And look at those titties. Right? Oh, actually, I've seen this pitch around. Watch, look, okay. Let me show you. This is supposed to be a gaming website, right? This is supposed to be a gaming website that is about dudes who play games and shit. But this is what it's devolving into. It's just like a softcore cam girl site. And then this is her Instagram. You know, this is it. Look at this. Like, look at this girl. Good Lord. Look at this dry hair. Can you sort that out? Look, hey, come play games with me. Oh my God, look at this. You can see her, like, almost you can see her pubic area. It's great. It's absolutely great. Oh, I'm a gamer girl. Okay. So this is what, like, Twitch is evolving into, right? And this kind of like low tier porno site, right? Basically becoming like a low tier chatterbait. And as you can see, it didn't take me very long to just click through Twitch and find some fucking thottery. Mixer, actually, it's great. Very intelligent of them. Mixer has actually implemented a no cleavage policy on their platform. And because they're like, look, we're going to build, and I'm so happy to live in a world seeing this shit. Like, they're like, no, we're going to build a fucking platform for gamers streaming games. Like, call me crazy, but this is what they're doing. And they're shilling them. It's run by Microsoft, so they're shilling out big dollars to catch the dudes because they're smart enough to realize that, like, okay, like, dudes are just tired of like, just seeing these girls overrun the website. Who, I mean, quite honestly, are just like low tier. I mean, are these girls cute? For sure they're cute. But they're 7s across the board, maybe an 8. But you know, then you have to factor in camera angles, lighting, shitload of makeup. Like, I don't know what she looks like in real life. So Mixer has come out with this like no fucking cleavage policy and like saying like, you know, it's basically we're just a gaming website. The only reason you can like justifiably be in cleavage bearing clothing is like if you're actually at a beach or a pool and like you're live streaming from there, like then that's okay. But other than that, like no. And so they're signing some big names, and it's very interesting to see that. So Shroud, he made the move to Mixer, followed Ninja first, then Shroud. So I honestly would love to see Dr. Disrespect go to Mixer. He's one of the best streamers on the planet. I study him, and I study his, you know, his whole thing. Like, the guy's the fucking man. And he puts on a good show. But it's good just to see people kind of, waking up to the bullshit for lack of a better word. Beta Male Strategy says, what is your opinion on a girl who has a lot of male friends? The girl is in male-dominated sports and sort of a tomboy. She's smart because she likes dick. She wants to be around it. It's like, what do you think of the guy who is a fucking male cheerleader? He's either fucking gay or he's a fucking undercover pussy hound. Same thing for the girls. And I doubt she's a lesbian. Charles Lugo Jolo, maybe Lugo Holo, says, good day, MLD. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. Private college, yikes. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I don't think so. Ryan Apollo says 40K tuition is a thing. Yeah. Trophy Dolphin, Baby Jacob, what's up, man? Not so baby. I got to stop calling you Baby Jacob because you're fucking bigger than me. But you'll always be my baby, Jacob. Your parents are leading you astray, says Ivor. It's true. Go to a junior college first, 2 years. Then, yeah, that's what he's doing, Sam Whiskey. Currency is a tool. Absolutely. Kurt, what's up, man? Love you, dog. Kurt, bringing a bottle of goddamn moonshine, and we're doing shots in the parking lot after eating and me puking at fucking the first inaugural Hot Dude Con. What a fucking mess, man. What a good time. Good time with a great group of guys. It's easy to know how to make money, but a lot of people don't know how to hold on to it. Yes, a fool and his money is quickly parted. New guy on the call sounds so innocent. Yep. Adventures of Electric Lamp. What's up? Cool name. Cool icon, too. I think this guy's got scarcity mentality. Yeah. Pimp or be pimped. Absolutely. Girls are like McDonald's. There's one every block. Yeah. Yep. Numbers running for the guys. They looks like it's about 1,095 girls. 96 if you throw in the leap year. Yeah. 1,095 girls a year if you fuck 3 girls a day. Every single day. Oh, Joshua, what's up, man? Nice to have you in here, pal. This guy thinks too much. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Let's see. Ooh. Oops. I fucking scroll. Well, there's a lot. I gotta catch up. I'm gonna read faster. Join a club or something. Anne Ryan collected money from the government for most of her life, despite claiming to be against it. God damn, Christopher Wilson. That's fucking gangster. I didn't know that. Anne Ryan was full of shit, just like most women. Oh, men think about ideas. Women talk about people. Truth. What up, man? What up, Edgar? I think money market account is a portfolio of bonds and maybe stocks. Yeah, I think the Vanguard is a good, like when you invest like just across the board. 21 Con is a shit show. Can confirm. Remember to take action, man. Action conquers fear. You got to run towards your fears, boys. You got to run in the direction of your fears, not away from them. Joshua says, John's advice is hard but true. Well, that's what I do. You should see the fucking reaming I give these guys in the webinars. They pay fucking money to show up. They ask some fucking questions. They end up leaving with their feelings hurt. But I put them on the fucking righteous path. I set these motherfuckers right. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your fucking coach, man. If you're going to sign up for coaching, okay? Some people don't want to be unplugged. Yes, very true. Let people save themselves. Absolutely. Raiden was brainwashed by the Patriots to forget his past as a child soldier in Metal Gear Solid 2. Really? The Lali Lule Lo? John, have you ever hit up an ex who you had a destructive relation with because sex is great? Of course I did, bro. What kind of fucking jackass do you think I am? Oh, yeah. Jay, just in Red Pill, the hard truth takes some dudes time. They're not used to take action. Yes, it's true. Yep, had to learn that one myself. We can't see that until someone points it out. If I'm worried about you, I'm not sorting my own shit. Absolutely. I don't worry about you guys when my time is off, man. I'm worried about me. Activision sucks, but Infinity Ward kills. Yeah. Mom in Texas transitioning her 7-year-old son to grow. I saw that. That's crazy. I don't know if I should name her, but she's one of the worst. I'd hit that. I know you would, Rick. You're a dog. You'd hit anything. No, I'd hit it too. Come on. I'd tag you in, bro. I'd fucking get my 90 seconds of glory in and be like, all right, Rick, Do what you got to do. I'd take your sloppy seconds, too, to be honest. I'm a fucking dog, bro. Woof, woof. Why not just post that on YouTube? Has nothing to do with video games. Because it's the market's ripe right there for fucking these idiots. Yep. Rick is on fire. He's like, oh, boy, I hit that, too. See, Rick? Oh, Lord, see? I guess that's why they're doing it. Oh, I love it. Just, these bitches on Twitch are 6 and 7s who pretend to be 10s. Dude, fucking Omega Truth Bomb, Nigerian Don. Let's see. Howdy, MLD. What's up? What's up, Josh? I'll game her like a soap opera, says Jim. That's funny. I knew a dude that was on Cheer Squad, and I thought he was gay. Then when I was 16, the guy banged about half of them and smashed their friends, too. There you go. I told you. Jesus told Saint Hildegard he had 5,480 wounds on his body, 15 Hail Marys, and Our Fathers a day for 1 year. Money market is okay, whatever. Hey, Charles, what's up? Recovering from severe strep throat. God answer my prayers, though. Just not AIDS. That's great. Yeah, we got a caller on the air. Let's take the caller, then we're gonna end the show. Just not AIDS, God. Just not AIDS. Caller, you on the air? 801. What's up?
Hi there. Hi there. Love your show. Just discovered the red pill through Rich Cooper like 2 months ago, something like that. I'm just calling you because you know, and you'll probably tell me where I'm fucking up and stuff like that. So this is essentially my life. Okay, I'm 25. Still live with my parents. Make shit money at my job. 4 years ago, I started an apprenticeship at art school with this guy who's a pro at it. Because, well, you know, as a fucking 18-year-old little bitch, I'm like, hey, this is what I like doing, and people tell me I'm cool, so I'll go ahead and do that. 4 years later, I'm down 50 pounds. I read. The only thing I've got going for me is potential, but if I don't do more, that's gonna be jack shit. So I was hoping like if you could tell me what the biggest thing I could do, like if I just did this one thing that would kind of like do the most benefit. The point of my apprenticeship is to make big G's painting politicians and all this kind of stuff. I've got 4 years left, so I'll have spent about like maybe 7-8 years of my life apprenticing under this guy. And time out.
Hold up. Are you working for free for this dude?
No, so we pay him, and essentially most of the money goes into having models every day to study from.
So this apprenticeship, are you paying this guy or is he paying you?
No, we're paying him.
You're being had, bro.
Yeah?
I mean, listen, dude. I'm not doing anything for 7 years if I'm not going to get a fucking guaranteed return on it. Are you sure by the end of these 7 years you can come out the door making $100,000 plus?
That's the thing. It's not going to be $100,000 plus. My predecessor's making $60 right now. My friend that entered just before me, and he graduated prior to me. But that's not even a guarantee because in this field, it's all about your portfolio. And honestly, just whoever's more, I guess, alpha would be the best way to say it, is the one that's gonna clean bank. Because everyone and their mother's an artist. So
wait a minute.
It's just how good you are at the craft.
So you're gonna spend 7 years of your life learning from some cocksucker that's making $60,000 a year?
No. That's the student who just barely graduated. But I do understand what you're saying. The guy that I study under makes around 300. You know, but the thing is that it took him 18 years to get to that point. So it's not a guaranteed thing.
I know people that make $63,000 in 5 days. And they learned this skill in under a year.
What is it, programming or?
Digital marketing, selling courses, running a digital marketing agency, internet ads, internet retargeting, social media marketing, this kind of thing. So, I mean,
Okay. Yeah. No, definitely. Because here's the deal. When I first started my apprenticeship, I was as blue pill, just little child as much as fucking possible. Obviously, I'm not a man yet because I haven't produced much. I haven't created anything. I haven't contributed to society, right? But I've done a lot of changing throughout the course of my apprenticeship, because it just demands that I get up earlier. Eventually I'm like, fuck, I need to lose some weight and all this shit. But the thing is that now I'm to the point where it's like I entered this bitch because I just want to. It was in a sense just to feed ego, because it's like, oh, I was good at drawing ever since I was a kid, so let me see if I can make money at it. And now it's to the point where it's like, ego aside, I would much rather be successful. And as you just pointed out in 5 seconds flat, there's other options that get me more money, and with that money I could get other assets like real estate, and then have money coming in from multiple locations instead of just living the artist life, just filling that role. I'd rather be successful. But you just gave me beautiful information in like 5 seconds flat, because you actually have power. You're like, you have options, you have money, you have all this stuff, which I have jack shit. All I have is potential, and that's fucking it. And I'm 25, and I'm worried that
it's chill. Relax, dude. Relax. Listen, dude. I'm not persecuting you. It's just, this is so fucking alarming that it's blowing my mind. Now let's just go back, okay? We talked about this yesterday in the Body Language Mastery webinar. I talked about the importance of a man having a skill. You need a skill to bring to the marketplace to trade for money, okay? Trading time for money is a poor man's game. Do you understand me?
Okay. So then I have a question then. So and this is just I'm hoping you can tell me. So if let's say I went like full into this, and I eventually got to the position where the master is in right now, and he trades his time for money, and he essentially gets paid $6,000 a face, 12 grand a figure. He has organizations that purchase a lot of his work. I don't want to mention which organization it is, because I need to respect his
that's fine.
Anonymity, but anyways, but that is still trading time for money. When I see him though, he essentially works 6 hours a day, because he's got his money all set in, all his cars are paid for in cash and all this crap, and he essentially works 6 hours a day on painting, and then the rest of the time he's doing whatever his heart desires, which is welding and all this stuff, and that is what I'm after, is essentially that, like you work for 6 hours a day, and then the other 7 hours of your day you can do whatever. You want to learn how to weld, you can do that. You want to learn how to freaking hunt, you can do that. But he's still trading time for money. So would you say that even though at high levels you can achieve success, there are still better options out there?
Well,
anyway.
No, you're cool. Okay, I'm gonna end the call here, but I want you to listen in, okay, on the other end.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right, take care, buddy. Listen up. All right. What a final call to end on. Okay. All right, caller. This is what you got to do. Now, you have to realize that one day you're gonna die. Okay. And in my opinion, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the afterlife. I don't believe in any of that fairy tale bullshit. It's just a big blackness that's coming for all of us. Money is not the most valuable asset on this planet. It is time. Okay. 7 years is a lot of time. If I walked up to you today and said you're going to go to prison for 7 years, you would probably break down and start crying, okay? 7 years is a long, long time. Now, you've said you've been training with this guy. You said you're 25, so assuming you've been training with him for 4 years or something, and you want to have another 3 more years. If you dropped everything today from this guy, you told him, take that fucking paintbrush and stick it up your fucking ass, swirl it around, and paint a fucking masterpiece, because I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Good work, soldier.
That right there would be a better choice than sticking it out with this dude. Atham, thank you for the $7.77. And hang in there, brother. The webinars are almost over. By the way, I'm skipping COD this year. I'm not excited about it at the moment. It's all good. So okay, let's say you just told this guy to go fuck himself, right? And you dove headfirst into real estate. From this day, October 25th, 2019, you could easily make $300,000 in 3 years' time. And make it in a sense that you would not even be working 6 hours a day, okay? Gentlemen, you have to open your mind to the reality of financial possibilities out there. You guys, in today's day and age, if you study the right skills and you put in the work, you can work 1 or 2 hours a day and make 140, 200, 300, $400,000 a year. If you really want to be crazy and work 3-4 hours a day, that's also possible as well. You have to open your mind to these possibilities. And you're very sheltered. You're living at home with your parents. You're 25 years old. You're young. You're obviously a very smart kid. I could tell by the way you talk, the way you articulate yourself. I typically don't attract stupid people. Okay? And you are very clearly educated kid in the sense that you have potential, right? And you're very self-aware, which is also a very good quality. And the fact that you told me you lost 50 pounds, this also shows me that you have some, have some grit, some determination about you. That being said, trading 7 years of your life in order to paint pictures for politicians. I mean, who is this fucking dude? Like, was he painting for the goddamn Jeffrey Epstein or the fucking Podestas? Like, I mean, do you really want to get involved with these kind of weirdos? And even if he's painting for nice people, whatever. The point is you have to ask yourself, do you really want to paint? Does this make you feel fulfilled and joyful in life? And if it does, then yeah, 7 years to become a master painter is worth it. But if you are 50% unsure about this, unsure enough that you call a stranger on the internet that's wearing sunglasses and a Versace robe to get advice, you already know that something is up. You know what I mean? So my advice to you was, if you're paying this dude to learn, and one guy's making 60 grand a year, the other guy's making 300,000 a year, I'll tell you this: if you're able to pull in $10,000 a month net profit, the level of happiness that you have is going to be pretty much the same. I mean, $10,000 a month pretty much covers most of your needs. You can literally eat Uber Eats every day, take Ubers everywhere, and still have enough money to save up and invest in other things and still build yourself financially. So don't let these big numbers of 300,000, 400,000, all that shit, razzle dazzle you. Now, that being said, if this is what you really want to do, then you stick it out. But if you don't want to do this, you're 50-50 or you're just not entirely sure about it, then you need to get the fuck out and look at the marketplace and decide what is a good set of skills that you want to acquire, to bring to the marketplace in order to, get money in exchange for your skills. That is what I would say. This whole situation sounds a little fishy to me. The only thing I would say the only thing that I would say that is worthy of you sticking around is like if this truly brings you fulfillment. Okay, if you are fulfilled from painting pictures and in your heart of hearts, this makes you ultra happy, right? If that is your current situation, then you stick it out. But if it's not, get the fuck out. And like I said, if you figure it out, if you're calling me, it's just probably not giving you some type of fulfillment. So get the fuck out. Gentlemen, it is so important that you develop a skill that you can bring to the marketplace. It's so important. With automation rolling in, now more than ever, you've got to fucking make it happen. You've absolutely got to make it happen. That's going to do it for us today here, boys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be no dude party this weekend. I need to take a break, and I'm going to go out and have a good time in Tokyo on Halloween. I might live stream from my phone, for a minute or two. But dude party will be back next week. No Rule Zero for me too. Guys, I'm just fucking exhausted. I've been going hard. I've been doing webinars behind the scenes like 4 or 5 hours a day. On top of these streams. So I just need to take a break. I'm human. Backlund Bob says, big ups MLD. There's so many cucks out there. They preach red pill and beat their chest. They don't approach. They don't get girls, but they got an opinion on gaming women. Yep, they can shut the fuck up and get back with the rest. So we will be ending here, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. And then guys in Body Language Mastery, I'm going to be sending out the link for the webinar tonight. And yep, until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Get out there, get some Halloween booty. They're giving it out for free this weekend. Dress up. If you got muscles, show it off. Be that man whore. Get out there and these girls are giving away pussy like fucking neighborhood households give away candy. So wrap your ding-dong up, dip it in these hoes, ejaculate, evacuate. If you want to be real fitting to the occasion, dressed up as a ghost. And you fuck them, and then you fucking just ghost them. Very fitting. Very fitting indeed. Until then, you guys have a